One of the questions that just popped in my mind: why do you think the US do not have like a digital banking champion, like a real, huge digital bank like Revolut or N26 or Newbank
Yeah.
or others? It's kind of strange for a market that mature and that rich to not have something like that.
It's a great question. And I think that the brute answer is consumer finance has been handled pretty well by incumbents. It's just the
Hmm.
truth. Like I actually look at um the champions for neobanks in
Hmm.
America, and that's Chime is what I would say is the
Yeah.
champion. But here's the thing: Chime is a champion for subprime. So
Hmm.
anyone who's a high income earner or anyone who earns a decent income is not using Chime. You know, they're using
Hmm.
American Express. They're using J.P. Morgan. They're using
Yeah,
Charles
good point.
Schwab, right? And so the innovation for fintech in America has primarily been for subprime customers who didn't have access because traditional
Hmm.
banks don't make money on them, and so they were essentially pushed away. Like JP Morgan doesn't
Hmm.
want the guy who makes 30K a year, who spends $50 on a debit card a month. They don't make money on him. So they're like, we're gonna not we don't want you on our in our ecosystem. Whereas Chime is like, hey, we're gonna capitalize on this like low hanging fruit where all these people are not being served and they're paying overdraft fees, and we're gonna offer this like subprime solution. So I think what America's neobanks have done is we have champions in the subprime space.
Hmm.
All of these companies are champions in the subprime space. What Newbank and Revolut did was Latin American finance was just nobody wanted to hold in their local currency, and nobody
Hmm.
trusted the government and all the banks. There was a lot of crony capitalism that was happening, and so like wealthy people use Newbank. That's the misconception. Like, the highest income earners all over Latin America are using Nubank. And that's the key difference. Same thing in the UK. Lots of high income earners, Henrys for example, which are
Hmm.
like high income earners that are young, are using Revolut. That pickup is not happening here. High income earners, young or old, are not using neobanks.